Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Dava Zain. I'm student of International Relationship 2019, University of Muhammadiyah, Yogyakarta. Today I will talking about disaster diplomacy in the 2004 Aceh tsunami. First, I will ask you a question. Do you know what is disaster diplomacy? Well, if you don't know, I will tell you. Disaster diplomacy combines two keywords. First is disasters. The definition of a disaster is an accident or suffering caused by natural changes that have a major impact on the loss of human life. The second word is diplomacy. The word diplomacy has the opposite definition of war. Diplomacy is part of negotiations with a strong political side. When the two words are combined to answer questions related to the involvement or presence of international actor in conflict or disaster. In overcoming disasters, each country can experience overwhelming or inability to cope on its own, thus requiring international assistance. Moreover, if a country experiences a very big disaster, in this case, bilateral and regional cooperation is very important, which is part of diplomacy. When Indonesia, as a maritime country, experienced a devastating disaster, the 2004 Aceh tsunami, one of the countries that helped Indonesia handle the post-disasters process was South Korea. All disaster diplomacy proved so far a relationship of activity in a disaster can be a catalyst for diplomacy. Relationships that occur between actors in a state of disaster can create diplomacy. The impact of diplomacy related to disaster management activities can result in the creation of positive relationship. Diplomacy, the formation of reconciliation and institution are part of both formal diplomacy and negotiations. Then, who is the actor running this diplomacy? Diplomacy on natural disaster can be carried out by state governments, local governments, and non-governmental organizations, or we known as NGOs. Diplomacy carried out by NGOs or civil society between countries is often referred to para-diplomacy, which is actually quite significant in stimulating international cooperation. In a disaster management process that exceeds the national capacity, the UN will help provide coordinate international assistance from various actors. These actors are United Agency, INGOs, media, the private sector, IFRC, and ICRC. They will all work together in handling disasters and assisting in post-disaster management. Then, disaster can also as instrument to achieve national interests. Disasters are not always a bad factor for society, but some extent they can be managed to resolve political problems and conflicts that have so far been unsolved. But in the context of problems at the national level between countries, if a country succeeds in creating an institution or activity movement regarding disaster management activities and show its development which show good performance and has positive impact of government in the eye of the international community, this can produce soft power. Not only that, if a country is successful in dealing with disasters, its success will be considered by other countries that its disaster management is successful and must be emulated by other countries. Then how is the application of this disaster diplomacy? In this case, of the 2004 Aceh tsunami disaster in Indonesia, Indonesia has collaborated with Korea to reconstruct the damage caused by the tsunami. The cooperation between the Indonesian government and the South Korean government in the field of disaster management places more emphasis on disaster prevention and management. Besides that, Indonesia also resolved the conflict with the Free Aceh movement, or we known as GAM, through the August 15, 2005 Helsinki Agreement, namely the peace agreement between Indonesian and GAM. The Indonesian government used natural disasters as a means of diplomacy by saying that it was time for us to focus on one problem, namely the reconstruction of Aceh after the 2004 tsunami. The action of the Indonesian government to reconstruct infrastructure damage by the impact of the tsunami changed the views of GAM's members toward the Indonesian government. To the good done by the government eventually result in peace between the government and GAM. In conclusion, disaster is not only interpreted as grief, but in fact, it can provide benefits when viewed from a diplomatic perspective, as evidenced by the disastrous diplomacy of relation between Indonesia and South Korea that have become increasingly tight. Not only that, Indonesia has also succeeded in resolving conflict with the Free Aceh movement, or GAM. However, we need to note that in the process of disaster diplomacy, it can be seen that the countries who help are not completely willing to help sincerely, but various kinds of problem can occur if we do not pay attention to who and why a country or non-state actor provide assistance to other countries. That's all from me. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.